Yeah. You're not witnessing. Yo, what up? It's FKN broadcasting live from Studio 13. Today I got a special guest. I got Travie So Sick in the house. What up, Travie?
What's cracking with it, homie? What's good?
Welcome to the show, man. Let's chop it up.
Hey, gracias for having me, Gene. Let's get this shit cracking.
Hey, how you doing, my boy?
All right,
hey, it was a long-ass trip up here, huh?
Yeah, it was a pretty good drive. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It was about a little over an hour. It was cool, though.
It's pretty far for everybody else and shit.
Yeah, it's worth it, though.
Hey, so the first question I want to ask you is, who is Travie So Sick? For everybody out there that don't know you, who is Travie So Sick?
All right, well, Travie So Sick is a reality rapper, you know what I mean? I'm a music artist, not just a rapper, but, you know what I mean? I came up in this game pretty much, you know what I mean, as me, and, you know, I had a lot of faith given from my primo Midget, and he, you know, he pretty much helped me become who I am today. So, you know, I give a lot of props to my primo for the fact that, you know, Travie So Sick is who he is today because of him, you know what I mean?
Speaking of Midget, he's actually your primo, or you guys just really close like that?
Blood couldn't make us closer. I'll just leave it at that, you know what I mean?
All right. That's what's up. So, with that said, you're part of Still Banging Music, correct?
Yeah, I'm the youngest on my label.
Can you explain to everybody what Still Banging Music is?
Yeah, Still Banging Music's an independent label, you know what I mean? It was a branch off from Charlie Campo, Midget, Loco, you know, went about doing his thing, and this past year was 11 years that Still Banging's been around, so, you know, it's been a great journey. I've been with it more than 50% of the time, you know what I mean? I grew up with Still Banging since 2012. And we're a well-respected label. I mean, you can ask anybody. Ain't got no bad things to say on my label, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Hey, Midget Loco gets down like a motherfucker, huh?
Oh yeah, fool. That fool's on the mish with that shit.
Hey, he's a bad motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
What I wanted to ask you is, where are you from?
All right. Well, I'm from Oxnard, California. You know, the 805 Ventura County. I grew up in the south side of Oxnard, and you know, all over Ventura County, pretty much. But yeah, it's a pretty good mission away from where I'm at right now.
Fuck yeah. I have Most Wanted Familia coming over here soon, and they asked me yesterday, like, hey, how far you stay? I told them where I'm at. They're like, damn.
Boy, that's going to be a fucking miss.
I know. Hell yeah.
Also known as Chiques, you know what I mean? Oxnard's also known as Chiques.
Hey, well, you know what? I like going out there, dog. It's like really, really cool. Like, I fucking love going out there. I went out and shot a couple music videos out there with them and shit. Yeah.
Fuck, before me? Nah.
I went out there and shot a video with Most Wanted, and then I was in another video. I was just in the video with I think it was Most Wanted, Maldito, a couple other people and shit. And
all right.
I was just in the background, just chilling out there and shit, you know. I also went out there to record with them too, so.
Yeah, Most Wanted, they be getting down for it. They're putting Chiques on the map, you know what I mean? Hey, much love to Most Wanted. Shout out to them. You
Your
know
guys'
what I mean?
hoods get along and shit?
So I'm not from the barrio, you know what I mean? My
okay.
carnal, he's from Southside Chiques,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, they clash, homie. They're not homies like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Colonia is the most deepest, most hated. You know what I mean? But I mean, not by me though. I got a lot of love and respect for anybody.
Nah, you already said it, dog. You already said it. It is what it is.
That's right.
Now, hey, them motherfuckers are deep as fuck in the pen, dog.
Fuck, I bet.
Serio, they're fucking deep. They're like everywhere you go, there's one of them there and shit, you know?
Yeah, every time I meet somebody new, they're like, "Oh, you're from Oxnard, you're from Colonia." I'm like, "Nah," like, but like that, like. A lot of
because it's like the most well-known fucking gang right there. Yeah,
they're deep as fuck, fool. You know what I mean?
Hey, how'd you end up hooking up with Midget Loco?
So, pretty much my tío Happy, rest in peace, from Tortilla Flats. He passed away, but growing up, like around 16, 17, my dad would tell my tío, like, oh, you know, my son's trying to do this music thing, and my tío Happy was like, oh, well, I got a nephew that's big in the rap game, you know what I mean? Maybe one day we could have them meet. It never came down to it until my Uncle Happy ended up passing away.
Oh,
and
shit.
Unfortunately, but I ended up making it down to the funeral, and he went up, and I heard him do a song for my tío Happy and shit, and And when I heard him do the song, I was like, fuck, like who is that fool? So I hit him up afterwards, and I was like, what's up, man? You know, my name is, you know, my name. I can say you got my government name.
Go ahead, dog.
My name's. I was like, what's up, hey? My name's Danny. This and that, you know, and.
What's wrong with that, dog?
I don't know. I like that
thought you were
shit,
gonna say like Rolando or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, all right, I understand you wouldn't want people to know that if you're gonna have that kind of, you know. What I mean?
Nah. So I introduced myself real quick to him, and I told him what's up, and he's like, yeah, and I was like, hey, you know, my Theo Happy told me about a nephew that he had that was pretty, you know, up in the game, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, well, Theo Happy told me that I had a little cousin that was trying to come up too, and I was like, that's you, huh? He's like, yeah, and pretty much we just clicked up, and he gave me a chance. He heard me out after the burial.
You start freestyling for him?
Yeah, I freestyle.
Cause I know you be like freestyling like a motherfucker and shit.
He's like,
I see this Vato on live all the time and shit. Like that fool just keeps going and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Growing up, freestyling just been my shit. I just like doing it, dog. It's just, you know. I mean, if I rap something, I'm gonna let you know if it's written, but a majority of it's always freestyle, you know what I mean?
Man, I tell you what, dog, like 95% of the shit people spit and they say freestyle is written anyways, dog. Like,
it really is, fool. It really is.
You know, you could tell when somebody's freestyling and
shit.
shit.
Fool. I'll pull that card out too, fool, and then be like, fool, you wrote that shit,
You wrote
dog.
that shit.
Fucking lie to me. You know what I mean?
Especially when the motherfucker's drunk, like, you know he's freestyling because every other word will be fuck or fucking or fucking.
Yeah,
you
be
know
like,
what I mean?
I didn't even do that, but yeah, fucking, I freestyle for him real quick, and he liked my stilo, the way I carried myself, and he's like, well, check it out, you know, I have this opportunity coming up in North Carolina, a show coming up. He's like, I'll let you know, possibly I might be able to get you on. I was like, fuck yeah, fool, let me know what's up. So after that time we met, after the funeral, I ended up getting a phone call from him about 2 weeks later, and he's like, "What's up, Primo?" I was like, "What's up, Prime was cracking?" And he's like, "Hey, remember that show I was talking to you about?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, what's up with it?" He's like, "Oh, well, fuck, man, you know, I'm sorry to say." I was like, "Oh, I can't go." He's like, "Yeah, but it's gonna be tight." I was like, "I don't give a fuck. Fool, throw me in the trunk, homie. Like, I'll fucking roll out. Let's do this shit, fool."
Mexicans find a way. We get across that border. I'll fucking go all the way to North Carolina in this bitch.
Shit. Hey, we drove like 46 hours straight, fool.
Serio?
Palabra, fool, and everything. We drove from LA.
I've been in North Carolina. I drove out there before.
Yeah, we hit every state. Fuck, it was dope, fool. It was a long ass road trip, fool.
I used to be a fucking drug transporter, and that's one of the places I went. I went to Fayetteville and shit, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, all the way. I drove like a motherfucker out there. I
Fuck.
wish I was on dope or something, because I was fucking dog. I was tired than a motherfucker trying to get over there and shit.
Fuck, that's all bad.
Hey, that's just far, huh?
Yeah,
did you have to go in the trunk or no?
Nah.
They popped a couple holes in you.
All crazy. I had we actually went with Dolly Girl when she was part of she was with Still Banging back then. We went Dolly Girl, Midget, the homeboy Young Brown, and then we had the homeboy DJ Sataru from Japan. But we had the little homie in the back, so he was with all the luggage in the trunk. We were in like a little Jeep ride.
Yeah. And, hey, you guys fucking Still Banging tatted, no?
Yeah, right on the back of my head and shit.
That's right. That's right. Hey,
it's a snap. This
yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's forever now, dog.
Oh, how yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll never forget my stepping stone. I'll never forget the platform.
Hey, even like say you went your own way, you started your own thing or whatever. That's still part of your life that will always be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, it's what got me to where I am. It's you know, it got me my followers, my fan base, and you know all the support and the love that I get from everybody.
If you and Midget are as tight as you say you are, that bond ain't never gonna go nowhere. You know what I mean? That'll be forever. Break, eh? So, the music video "Homies Around the World."
Oh man,
that shit's almost like 500,000, right?
Yeah.
But you guys had homies from Poland in there, right?
Yeah, they represent.
How did you guys hook up with them homies?
Well, see, we actually got a lot of people around the world. They representing Still Banging music. We got Still Banging Poland. We got Midwest Still Banging, you know what I mean? We got everyone representing it, and out there in Poland, they're representing it hard right now. You know what I mean? So shout out to the homies out there, man. It's just, they ended up, 2 of the homies stay out there towards Chicago, and they're like, hey, we want to get this track together, you know what I mean? We got D Salas on the hook, and he produced and mixed and mastered all that shit, and the homies just came down to shoot this video, you know what I mean? And I wasn't actually supposed to be on it. I ended up getting the last minute verse to jump in on it, you know what I mean? So it was pretty dope. You know what I mean? I came with my A game on it. Everyone that came out to do the video, the support, it was dope. We had a 3-day shoot with it.
That shit's doing pretty good, though.
It really is.
A 3-day shoot?
Yeah, it was a 3-day shoot.
Oh, damn.
We did a couple, or 2-day shoot. Yeah, it was 2 days.
It felt like 3 days. You guys were probably partying the whole time and shit.
Yeah, hung over like motherfuckers.
Yeah. Hey, the homies from Poland also got another video like at 2.6 mil, no?
Yeah, that
But
West Coast
they're from Still Banging, like they're on Still Banging, or
Yeah.
they just rep it hard for you guys?
Still Banging affiliates. So they're representing for
So you're
us.
not claiming them really, but you're claiming them and shit?
I'm
just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just messing around.
Nah, yeah, we show the homie show us mad love, the mad support for us. So
hey, I just want you to know I fuck around a lot, dog.
It's all good.
Don't get offended.
So likewise, nah.
You're like, I'm gonna start throwing shots back and shit.
Here we go.
Now the West Coast living with you and Yvette, dog.
Man, that one.
That song was a long time coming because I saw you like 2 or 3 times on live.
Yeah.
You and Yvette chilling and shit. Was that before you guys were together?
Yeah.
That was before you guys were together?
Before we
you
got
used
together.
that as an excuse to get with her, huh? Hey, let's
Yeah,
practice the
okay,
song,
yeah.
girl. Let's practice the song and shit.
Oh,
No,
crazy.
hey, said it.
That's a track. Hey, we got it in no fool. We're right here. You know what I mean?
Hey, I used to see you on live. I think, because I follow a shitload of people, but I don't know who I follow, dog. I see names and then I just start following, and fucking.
Yeah.
When people follow me, I just start clicking, so I don't know who I follow.
Yeah.
One day, I fucking saw a live, and sometimes I just pop in on people's lives, right? So I pop in on the live, and you're fucking like freestyling and going. I'm like, damn, this fool's getting down. And you never stopped and shit. You were going for a long ass time, right?
I remember I used to go live. I used to go for like until my hour cut out on Instagram live.
Just
It'd be
freestyling
like,
and
I'd be like,
shit.
oh fuck, all right, I gotta cut this verse real quick. Yeah, freestyle is just all day.
Hey,
fool.
so then, like, I'm watching the whole time. I don't
Yeah.
know, I was drinking or something, maybe chilling here in my backyard by myself, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, damn, that shit's dope. And then I saw Yvette pop in the fucking video. I'm like, what the fuck is Yvette doing with them?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
fucking you started talking to me. You were like, hey, FKM, what's up, fool?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear this song? And then you guys started fucking
Hey, let's do it one more
going,
time for the
dog.
homie.
And I was like, damn. And like, you guys were performing the whole shit, dog.
I got that shit on lock, fool. That track right there has a good story behind it. You know what I mean? I'll make a long story short, but when we were just friends, I got a beat from the homeboy, and then we were supposed to get it in on the track, and I brought it to my lady, we were just friends at the time, and
You were trying to get with her.
yeah, I was, and I mean, it took a little time, but we went from friends to best friends. But with that track, she started humming, like harmonizing.
So
like,
you're making a short story longer right now. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, just a little bit. Eh?
You did it like Tina Turner. She was in the booth and you went fucking like Ike went up to Tina like, you better sing that shit.
Now, with your chest out.
Or the Hustle and Flow when he went and fucking told that out like, hey, you better get that shit out.
It was a good one, eh? She just harmonized it. I put the words to it. It just worked like magic with that track, and it was a long time coming that we had to get in the booth to record it, but we finally got it in, and I ended up telling my primo Midget, hey fool, would you mind jumping on it? And he's like, hell yeah. So once he jumped on it, he was like, this is a fucking video. I was like, let's get the fucking video cracking.
Midget got down on that shit too,
Oh,
dog.
yeah, fool.
Hey, the way you be spitting on that shit, like, fuck, dog, you sound like Bone and shit. Like, I was like, that's dope.
I like doing the fast rap.
I like the fast rap. I used to rap like that when I was fucking young, you know, but
Yeah.
I'm a Bone Thugs and Harmony fan.
Oh, that's where I grew up. I started with listening to Bone Thugs, Eminem.
Uh-huh.
I like the way they like they put shit together, you know what I mean? Especially Eminem. He was a trip. He tripped me out, eh?
That's really dope. What got you into rap in the first place?
Well, to be honest, I actually started with poetry. At 2005 and 2006, both my grandmas passed away, and then 2000. And
Sorry
then
to hear that, though.
I ended up starting doing poetry. I wrote my first poem, and my mom was sick with cervical cancer, so she actually got to hear one poem that I ever wrote, and
for real?
when she heard that poem, she told me, she said, you know, mijo, you're gonna go far. I really believe in you doing something with just poetry, even by itself.
That must mean a lot to you.
It meant
to
the
this
world to
day,
me.
huh?
Hell yeah, hey, that's why I keep pushing, man. Because
You know the poem still?
I don't remember
Dog,
that
that's
one.
a milestone you were supposed to remember.
I know. Hey, you know what's
for the rest
crazy is
of
I
your
printed
life.
it out for a lot of people after my mom passed away because her birthday was 2 days after her passing, and I read it in front of everybody, everyone that came for the birthday. I left them by the table. Everyone grabbed their copies.
Yeah,
Actually, I think my Nina, she has a copy of the poem that I did dish out to
That
everybody.
would be dope to base a song around that, dog.
I want to bring it up, but I it's been so long. But after that, it turned in after my mom passed away. I had so much anger, so many emotions. I started drinking alcohol a lot behind my dad's back, and I was just kind of like I was fucking up, you know what I mean? But it was just it had so many emotions, and then I got lost in the music. Yeah, I started like saying fuck it, and something just helped me to write all my feelings down in a poetic type of form, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from there, it just blew up. Yeah, I just started freestyling. I started listening to all these other rappers coming up, like all the Chicano raps, like, you know, Loco, Mr. Little One, Mr. Shadow. And
Are those influences?
I would say so,
for
yes.
you?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, they had a lot of influence on the way I carry some of my music, you know what I mean? But I think I developed my own
But the fast
form.
rap, too, I can see Cuete.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
One day, you know, I mean, I hope to stay cool with a homeboy, chop it up, maybe even get a track in with them, you know. But
How long have you been rapping, actually?
I'd say like legitimately from 18 since I've been still banging. Yeah, after my
How old are you now?
26. So I'd say what was that? About 8 years, 9 years, 9 years.
That's dope.
Yeah, legit. I mean, I didn't even know how to write bars until I met Midget. Fool, like when I would write tracks, I would just write and rap. Fool, like no hook, nothing. I was just writing like 100 bars on the track. You know what I mean? But he showed me how to, you know, drop 16s and shit, and from there it just took flight. Before I started developing my own form, my own type of music and shit in a sense, you know.
That's dope. All right. How did I do? Did I do good, everybody, on fucking YouTube? You guys wanted me to conduct myself very well and ask professional questions. I think I did pretty good. But now I'm going to go back to getting drunk and doing what the fuck I started this goddamn podcast to do. And I'm going to do it the fucking way I want to do it.
Let me crack
So
another beer
now,
real quick.
there you go, dog. I just had to get like a little professional on there to let them know that I could do it. Because I was getting a lot of heat from my other interviews. Like, don't be drinking so much. But I started this shit because I wanted to have fun, dog. The fuck? I'm not going to be bored here. You know what I mean?
Nah, hey, it's all
So
about
now,
having a good time, man.
let's cut to the shit.
Yeah.
Now, you said you're 26.
Yeah.
You have the fucking style of old school, dog. Like my generation and a little bit before me as far as Chicano rap. I know you're a Chicano rapper. I should have asked you, like, hey, are you a Chicano rapper? But I know you are because I heard it in your shit. I heard it in your music.
Yeah, I embrace that to the max.
You said it in on the West Coast one? Or homies around the world that, yes, this is Chicano rap?
West Coast living.
The West Coast living, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned it.
It's Chicano
Right.
rap. Yeah.
All right.
I can't even think of the verse.
So, with that said, how do you feel about Chicano rap and the label? People calling you Chicano rap, or do you embrace it? Do you not embrace it? How do you feel about it?
I do embrace it. I feel, you know, with the Chicano rap, it's all about that support, you know what I mean? And I love rapping for the raza and representing
Support as far as what?
As support as everybody, you know what I mean? Raza used to, when I was growing up listening to music, raza used to support each other, push each other to make something, do something, you know what I mean? And nowadays is different, fool. Like I want to bring that support back where everyone's not trying to be like, oh man, he got above me, I'll fuck that fool, you know what I mean? Like everyone's hating on it.
When you were young, who was like the top Chicano rapper in when you were
in
young?
my books?
Yeah.
You know, I to be honest, there was a Chicano rap artist named Mr. Blue. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He went with Central Side Records back in the day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's that like a lot of my stilo came from him, honestly.
Yeah.
And
who was big at that time? I shall say.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Not like in your eyes, like who was the best? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure
big at the time was Lil Cuete, Mr. Criminal.
Okay, so shit like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you that to know, like, to clarify, like, in my mind, what generation you are as far as Chicano rap. Because for me, there's like Kid Frost,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Tokes, and there's
Yeah.
Capone and Conejo. There's
Capone
Mr.
was.
Criminal, Chino Grande, and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just wanted to know, like, what era.
Yeah, my era, I guess, bumping for with Chicano rap was Duende, Lil Cuete, Mr. Shadow, Mr. Criminal,
Little One?
yeah, Mr. Little One.
Yeah.
Definitely, shout out to all them for sure. Much love and respects, and yeah, just pretty much them, man. But
So you carry your stilo from the old school style, right? Because
Yeah.
you're pretty young, dog. So
yeah.
you should be wearing nut huggers like everybody else. How do you feel about the new fucking style?
Oh
and
man,
shit,
like homie,
dog?
pick up your motherfucking pants, homie. Like damn, fool. Like come on, homie. Like why you letting your ass hang
Hey,
out, fool?
does
I don't
it
know.
bother you when people look at us like, what the fuck? You guys are wearing MC Hammer pants and shit, like,
Yeah.
you know?
Nah, it don't bother me, but
Because
it's
like
funny
if
to
you
me.
look at our shit, we wear really big clothes and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do, but hey, we weren't properly. That's the difference, you know.
Sometimes
what
I look at myself like, what the fuck are you wearing and shit? You
I
know?
mean? I'd be like,
But-
oh, these don't fit, don't fit. Nah, I don't know. I like the stilo. You know what I mean? Growing up with all my uncles and all of my brother's homeboys. Back then, like towards like mid '90s, like early 2000s. That's when I would see like a lot of people wearing big clothes.
Yeah.
But the homies, they would always creased up, always on point, always looking sharp. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
like that. And for me, I wanted to embrace that. So, you know what I mean? I took it upon myself to start, coming up on my brother's clothes or trying to sport them to school. My mom be like, what the fuck you wearing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
wearing shorts. They look like pants and shit, But, I embrace I like the stilo. I mean, it's a proper way of dressing in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But a lot of people think, oh, you're just wearing clothes that don't fucking fit you or you like you look like a clown or some shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I like the stilo and I carry it proper and I looked up to a lot of my tios and the OGs that dress like that as well.
Now, your music is still like part of the old style as well.
Yeah,
I actually thought you were older, dog.
a lot of people did. I think the
Serio,
oldest was
because
someone's
you
like
used to have the
40 years
brocha
old
and everything too, dog. Like
I-
I thought you were fucking older
Yeah,
and shit.
I just tripped. I fucked
Because
up
the
by
way you
taking it
carry
off.
yourself and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I
You
mean,
should have kept the brocha. First of all, you should have kept it and made fucking shirts with the little fucking brocha on it. You
I
would
already
have been
do.
fucking
I already
good.
have those shirts.
Oh, serio?
Yeah, I saw Brocha Gang. Me and my
Orale,
primo
you should have
Midget.
stole the Pringles fucking pictures, dog. It would have been on, dog.
I forgot about
You would
that
have been
shit.
on that shit. That shit would have been dope, no?
Oh man, the Pringles, man. That's
You
some
would
old
have
school
sold
shit.
out, dog. Put a little paño or a sombrero on them.
Well, actually, I have
So Sick on the
I had a
top.
homegirl, Tucci, much love to her. She actually gave me a T-shirt for my birthday and a pair of Ray-Bans because I always sport the Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
And a big-ass mustache on it, you know what I mean? And it said Brocha Gang on it.
There you go, dog.
You know
You
what I
could have
mean?
fucking.
I'm running with it. I'm still running with
You
it.
could have started a whole fucking line of clothes like that, dog.
I was actually going to kick off my clothing line like that, but my main clothing line that I started was So Sick clothing, of course, but what didn't break me made me.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
favorite saying in the world. You know what I mean? I got it tatted right here. It just goes to show, you know what I mean? I went from nothing to something, and even if I'm back at nothing, you know what I mean? I'm still here trying to survive. So, you know what I mean? What
All
didn't
right,
break
so
me made me.
my bad. Back to the question.
Yeah.
About your style. It's the style of the old school. So
Yeah.
how did that come about? You just like whatever you were listening to, you just transferred it into your music.
I don't know. Like, I would, in the beginning, I transferred a lot of like what Chicano rap artists were doing, like as far as what they were talking about and shit. That I was like, oh, I want to be like that, and started doing that. But in the beginning, I would rap about like murder and shit, like just like for the fuck of it, just But I come to learn that, you know what I mean, when you sit there and talk about something you haven't done, in a sense, your car's gonna get pulled one day, and then you're gonna have to be about it. But for me, I never rap about anything from the day that I stepped in Still Banging. I don't rap about anything I haven't been through. I don't rap about no fake shit. I just keep to my stilo and how I was raised.
How do you feel about the new generation, like their music and shit? It's way different from us, right?
It really
So-
is, yeah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's just the new generation. I don't know, fool. Like, it's like everyone gives a fuck about like just fucking bitches or smoking
Whoa,
yes
whoa,
God or
whoa,
doing
whoa,
shit
whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
whoa! I'm pretty sure all of us care about fucking bitches. So,
Yeah, but when it comes down to doing your music, I mean,
you're
gonna
talking
sit
about
there-
like every song.
pretty much. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, back then it was about like pushing drugs, you know what I mean, making fake, and
now everybody's doing
it,
this and
you know
shit.
what I mean?
Like, you fucking crackhead ass motherfucker and shit.
You know, shout out and shit for it.
I know.
It's all bad.
Serio.
It's just a different generation, but I stick to my own. I ain't gonna knock it for it. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna make a difference with.
I'll
them
tell you
changing
one
their
thing, dog.
music.
I used to really, really dislike it. And this was only like maybe 6-7 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to really, really, really dislike it. Like, I didn't like their style. I felt, I come from the era where skill is everything, as far as your rap skills, the way you present your music and your delivery and flow. You know, this generation is more like a whoo, woo, 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 woo. You know, like if
Sounds
you
like
can
a
do
bunch
that,
of
you
noise.
can make a fucking dope ass song. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and people are gonna like it. So I didn't like it at first, dog. And the past 6 months, when he and I started thinking about doing this whole thing,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, okay, I gotta open my mind to new music, and I gotta open my mind to the new generation now.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I'm just gonna be lost, you know? And I started opening up my mind to it, and I actually like it, dog. Like, I just started a playlist on Spotify, and none of it's really Chicano rap. It's all the new fucking
I ain't even gonna
style
lie,
rap.
fool. I'm like the same way. I mean, when it comes to Chicano rap, I mean, I think from now, or from when I was younger to now, I developed a hearing for all genres of music. You know what I mean? For me, I love rock. I love oldies. I love old school.
You want one of these?
Nah, I just cracked the talk hang. That's just. You know what I mean? So it was. I don't even listen to much Chicano rap, to be honest. I mean, I bump everyone's shit. I'm
neither.
up on tune with like what people are putting out.
I don't listen to
But-
a lot of music, actually.
Yeah.
I listen to oldies most of the time. And I never used to like oldies growing up, dog.
Yeah, that's
Because
oldies.
fucking,
Oldies forever.
I have like fucking my uncles are pinteros and shit, like really, really OG.
Yeah.
And all them vatos would play is fucking oldies, dog. And I
Yeah.
used to be like, put on some Bone Thugs, like get the fuck out of here, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I would hate fucking listening to oldies. Now that's all I listen to, dog. I
Yeah.
fucking love oldies.
I'm on
and shit.
oldies and
I'm
old
not
school.
even broken hearted. I'm over there tearing up and shit, like fuck it, come on, you know.
Shit. Hey, check me on live, fool. I be bumping oldies. Everyone's like,
When
hey,
you
I'm
and
getting
Yvette
off.
get in an argument and shit.
I'm
You're
getting
like,
off
I love
this
you,
live,
babe.
all
Leave me in
depressed
the
and
corner.
shit.
I love you, though. I love you.
They're like, oh man, you make me feel depressed. Be like, what the fuck, fool? Like, this is shit. I'm happy as fuck bumping some oldies. Hey, what you talking about?
Hey,
I like rock, fool. I like rock a lot.
with the new era or the new generation,
Yeah.
they also say the N-word a lot. How do you feel about the N-word?
I don't know, I mean, I don't like it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like if you're not that race, I mean, why are you gonna pull that? But in a sense, I understand from like some people that grew up around that, you know what I mean? But some people nowadays are just using it because they fucking don't give a shit. Like they just want to use it, you know what I mean? I don't use that word. I don't knock anyone that does in a sense, but I don't approve of it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I didn't used to like it either, dog, but I recently became accepting of it because,
Well, I mean, it's happening so much now. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
yeah.
And
that's
I mean,
true.
I mean, in a sense, but I mean, it's just over flooded with people that are like, you know, you got white boys and Mexicans and Asians and Puerto Ricans. I don't know. Every race is saying that shit. You know what I
I
mean?
used to be against the word bro.
Bro,
Like, what's up, bro?
what's up?
But
Nah.
I used to fucking hate that word.
Bro,
like,
I hated the word dude growing up. I was
me
like,
too. I didn't
what
like
the
that
fuck,
shit either.
fool? Like,
But
don't
I
call me
say,
dude.
I say both of them now because I'm in construction
Yeah.
and I work with so many different people. They say it and I just catch myself saying it. So,
Yeah, well, when you're around it a lot, I guess. I
thought to myself like these vatos from LA, because it's mostly the people from LA that say it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like these vatos from LA grow up around the brothers,
Yeah.
and they probably want to catch on. Like, they probably catch on to the word. Like, they hear it so much, they just start saying
Yeah.
the word, right?
Yeah.
So then I thought to myself, like, fuck, I work around a lot of white people and shit, you know, because I grade check like for pipe and shit, and mostly all the fucking operators are white, dog.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, bro, hey, dude, can you give me this? And I'll be like, yeah, bro. And I'd just be fucking with them. And then next thing you're like, hey, bro, can you, like, hey, bro, can you be like, and I'm like, what the fuck am I saying that shit for, you know?
Catch yourself like, oh, shit.
Yeah, so
these fools are
I finally understood. I understood, like, hey, these other vatos, like, it just grows on them, and then they say it, so I can't fault them for it, you know, like. So I became accepting of it, just like I became accepting of skinny jeans, dog, like, because when we were fucking young.
You own a pair of skinny jeans?
No, but when we were young, dog, the OGs used to be like, look at your fucking pants, you know, and I used to wear, I mean, my pants are fucking really big right now, I think, but I used to wear bigger pants and shit. You know, the ones that fucking fit over your whole damn shoe and shit.
The solos
like,
and the FBs.
Yeah, you know, like that motherfucker. So the OGs used to be like, what the fuck are you wearing? So now I understand. It's just.
Estilo.
Yeah, it's just whatever it is.
Difference between stilo and swag, eh? I got stilo, eh?
There you go. There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird, eh? I mean the dress code, from how everyone's dressing nowadays, to the way everyone's talking nowadays, to the way people are presenting themselves. It's just all mixed up in a sense. I mean, I'm looking at it like people are being taught wrong, fool. To be honest, fool. Like around my generation, like from like the 90s and shit, like people that are around my age and even after, like their stilos like way different than mine, like way off than mine. I'm like shit, and then I even know people. That's why I
thought you were older, though.
Yeah, like I even know people that were around my.
I was about to start calling you OG. I thought you were older than me and shit. Like, hey, OG, what's up, man? Can you come through and do an interview and shit?
Hey, bro, I be running into like some older cats who like straight older, like older homies. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, hey, last shot's OG, I appreciate it. And I'm like, dick, I'm like half your fucking age. I mean, like, what the fuck? Anyways,
you got kids older than me, mama.
Yeah, I stopped explaining. I just learned to accept it.
You know, hey,
I'm like, that's right, little
homie.
homie.
Serio, without the fucking locs on, with no brocha, you look young.
Yeah, it took me back. I actually tried to buzz it down like this, and I fucked up. And I ended up having to take it all off.
It was an accident? Hey, man, don't let him grow it back unless he's going to do the Pringle t-shirts. Don't let him grow it back. Don't let him grow that shit back.
Hey, boy, I didn't even think about the Pringle shit. That's
dog, let me get some of that money, though.
Hey, no copyright.
Yeah, no copyright.
I got that Pringle shit. How crazy, fool.
You be fucking with Mr. D, huh?
Yeah, Mr. D actually did, we actually did last year, he had me feature on the Southland Roll Call. And it was featuring all Southland as well as Trouble P. And then as well, and Trouble P and myself were the only ones that weren't from Southland. But that video came out dope, eh?
But you guys work like I see like when you do interviews and shit. I mean not interviews but lives and stuff. He taps in and So do you guys have a good working relationship, or you guys have a good relationship? How did that come about that you're not from Southland but you were in it? He must have felt comfortable enough to ask you to be in it if you guys were close enough. Yeah. Or how did that come about?
Well, so what happened was I actually clicked up with them through the homeboy Saint from Southland.
Okay.
And actually because of him I met my lady Yvette through them being on live.
Okay.
But Saint actually plugged me in. He was like, hey, fool, when we going to get a track in? I was like, let me know, fool, roll up. And he's like, all right, cool. Well, I'm gonna hit a Mr. D. Maybe we could come over. I was like, fuck yeah, fool, let's get it. Yeah. And as soon as he hit him up and told him, I guess Mr. D jumped on the little video chat with me and Saint. And Mr. D's like, hey, fool, let me hear something, you know what I mean? And I started spitting a little verse for him. And
you gave him like fucking 2-hour freestyle and shit, though?
Nah, 2.5. But he liked it, fool.
And you forced him and shit? He was like, all right, you could be on the song and shit.
He kept trying to, like, I was like, listen.
Trying to cut you off and shit?
Yeah, he enjoyed it, eh? So he's like, you know what, come down to my pad there. You know what I mean? He got a lot of love for Midget, too, so... he already knew, and not only that, you know what I mean, with the respect level that they have, you know what I mean, he showed me love. So I ended up coming through. I dropped a couple tracks, and then I think it was a couple weeks later, he's like, hey, remember that verse you did? I'm actually going to be shooting a video to it. Can you come make it? And I was like, "Serio?" And he's like, "Yeah."
When
I was
Mr.
like,
D
"All right."
calls, hell yeah, you
I was
better
like, "Fool, I'm
fucking
there." I
go.
said, "Don't trip,
Hell
fool."
yeah.
I was like, "Consider me already there." You know what I
Speaking
mean?
of Mr. D, I happen to think very highly of Mr. D because he's one of the people that has not tried to stray away from Chicano rap. You know, people venture
Yeah.
out and try new things.
Yeah.
Like, people try to dress different, then they come back and be Chicano rap again when it doesn't work. They try to do features with all kinds of fucking other people, and then come
Yeah.
back when it. You're over there fucking my mic up, huh?
I am.
It's all right, dog.
Hold on, let me. Hold on.
Look at it. Unscrew it like this. There's
Yeah.
a screw.
All right.
Screw right here.
Man, all right, that's cool.
It's cool, dog. Go ahead and mess it up. You can pay me. Hey, so he's one of the few people
Yeah.
that has not strayed away from Chicano rap. He's one of the few people that work with a lot of Chicano rappers. He embraces a lot of people.
He does.
If you look at his albums, he got features after features, and he works with a lot of people, and he
That's
always holds Chicano rap in a high regard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yet, I feel that he doesn't get as much props and as much love and as much respect as he deserves.
Yeah.
People give the people that have more mainstream success than Mr. D props because they have mainstream success. But yet, this guy has been true to us the whole time. And I think he deserves more props than anyone that has had mainstream success. Because this guy is true to us and he's always been there. I bet you if somebody would have fucking had one little chance to leave us behind, and us, I mean, not Chicano rap, but us as the Mexican people, and get into the mainstream and be like, fuck it.
Like that. Fool,
They
they'll
would
go.
have been gone. I don't see Mr. D doing some shit like that. He'd be like, hey, Raza, you guys ready? You know, when I won this fucking award, dog, I thanked my Raza. I said, you know what? I'd like to thank all my Mexicans. I was surrounded by a gang of fucking white people, dog.
You got to, eh? You got to.
Directors and fucking engineers for film, and like it was an award show for TV, film, and all that stuff. They just added a music category.
Yeah.
And like I just sat up there and I was like, all right, this is my moment, dog. If I am who I say I am and everything that I talk about and everything that I preach, if I don't thank my people, then I'm nothing.
It's all false.
And
if you
it's
don't.
not even a fucking Grammy or nothing. You know what I mean? I would do the same shit if I was on fucking the Grammys in front of nationwide.
I'll do it in front of the whole world, eh?
So what I'm saying is, I don't think Mr. D gets enough fucking props that he deserves, dog. Because he deserves more props and more respect than we give him because he stayed true to us the whole time.
Of course.
He hasn't taken the easy road out, which he can, dog. You know how much connections that fool got?
A lot.
And he's always stayed true to us. What do you think about that?
I agree fully, you know what I mean? And I do, you know, shout out to Mr. D. I give him mad props, and you know, he's never been fake with me. He's never shown me any falseness in his movement, you know what I mean? He's always shown me love. And you know, even up to this day, you know what I mean? We actually built a little bond where he's just like, you know, if you ever need anything, I got you.
Yeah.
And that shows me a lot, you know what I mean? And I only fuck with people that are solid, eh? I only fuck with people that understand that, you know, you got to give to get in return in this life, you know what I mean? And if you don't give in return from what you receive, what the fuck are you, you know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody that supports me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always say thank you to everybody for anything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Mainly Raza, and it ain't even just them, dog. You know what I mean? We got the blacks and we got we got the Asians, or I got a lot of gente that actually follow me and show me love. I've done a lot of black and brown movements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my main thing right now is to show support for everything and anything that's happening. You know what I mean? And if you can't give back that love that's given to you, I mean, it's just like, what are you in it for? You know what I mean? If you're in it for the wrong reasons, then you're not gonna go for it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If you're in it for the right reasons and your heart's set in the right place, then you're gonna achieve greatness. You know what I mean? I already know for a fact. You know what I mean? But it's the fame and the glory that brainwashes people to forget where they came from. where they started, who helped them, who built that platform for them, and a little check, fool, will be quick to fucking change someone's mind and walk away from it all.
Yeah.
And me, I'm like, fuck that, homie. Like, I would never do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on an independent label. If someone offered me a fat ass check to go sign up with the label, like, homie, I'm not going unless I got my clique riding with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
that's some real shit. That's honorable, dog. That's honorable.
And that's why I tied this shit on the back of my head. Ain't no matter what, Still Banging is my platform. Midget Loco is
your brother.
Hey, he's like a dad to me, to be honest with you.
There you go, dog.
You know what I mean? He's taken me in when I had nowhere to go.
That's right.
He's opened his doors when all my family closed theirs on me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He in the beginning of us, after the North Carolina show, shortly after my dad passed away.
Oh, shit.
And Midget Loco, he ended up giving me 10 CDs at the time I already had at home after the show and everything. My dad passed away. He said that money that, because he gave me 10 CDs, he's like, go and keep 50, give me 50. I was like, feed, man. But I ended up making about $70, and he's like, just give me that. And I was like, all right. And I shot him all the feria. He filled up his gas tank, and he made it to my dad's funeral. He never met my dad personally in person. He actually met my dad in the casket, but he showed up, you know what I mean? And for that simple fact, and he told me, along with everyone else that was there at the funeral, that he'll be there for me no matter what. And in the end, the only one that was there for me was him.
That is fucking dope.
You know what I mean? So I'll always be dedicated to Midge and Still Banging music, dog.
I talk a lot, fool. And
I do
like
too.
sometimes I interrupt people because I have a lot on my mind.
Yeah.
But
I gotta like, get it out.
what you just fucking said to me, like, made me like pay attention to what you're saying and shit, because I felt that shit, dog. And fucking shout out to Midget Loco, man. That is so fucking dope, dog.
That's
like,
right. Hey, you know what?
That is so dope. Like, it left me speechless, dog. Like, that's...
There's not a lot.
Blood couldn't make you closer, dog.
Hey, homie, blood makes you related. Yeah, blood makes you related, but loyalty makes you family.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And Midget runs with that saying. Midget taught me that saying, and I'll run with that for life.
I lost a father too, but I lost a dad. I don't even really know my dad like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Spencer.
But I grew up alone. I grew up fending for myself and taking care of myself, so I know how something like that feels, and to have someone like that there for you, that's dope.
It goes to show, and even up till today, you know what I mean? It hurts to know that, you know what I mean? I don't have, you know, the ones that I wish could be right here by my side, the ones that, I mean, when I was down, fool, like, I mean, I don't give a fuck, fool. Like, there was times where I was doing hard time, homeless, you know what I mean? Living out my car or on the streets, and all I ever wanted was someone to talk to me. All I ever wanted was you to answer my phone call and help me through the night real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
And who the fuck answered? Fool, nobody except Midge.
Yeah.
And you know, people might be thinking, you know, oh, I'm giving them too much props. There ain't enough props to be given to him.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because he was there for me.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean? And him and his wife, May Liz, I mean, they've been there for me since day one, fool. And to be honest, fool, I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for Still Banging, fool. And I'll admit that to 100% fact, fool.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Still Banging made Travie So Sick.
That shit is dope, dog.
You know what I mean?
Like, the story, like, fuck, dog, that shit. You could watch my fucking interviews that are coming out, and I don't shut the fuck up. And right now, I shut the fuck up to hear what you had to say, dog. That shit is fucking deep, dog. Yeah. That shit is dope. How'd you end up getting your name, dog? I need to lighten up the mood, because you're going to make me fucking tear up over here and shit, dog. I'm getting all choked up over here and shit. Like, goddamn.
I got you, fool.
Hey, it's because I feel the story, dog. I was homeless before. Like, when I was fucking 15, 16 years old, I used to have to live in parks and shit. And, like, my mom was fucked up. My mom's cool down. You know, she's a good grandmother, but my mom was fucking fucked up, dog. She couldn't take care of me. My grandparents kicked me out. My dad, I didn't know my dad until I was, like, fucking 16, 18, some shit like that. Like,
oh, shit.
So hearing somebody else's story like that, too, like, that, dog, that's fucking...
All you ever wished is
it's like we live the same story almost, you know?
Same. I mean, yeah, it's a little different, but you know, I mean, there's a lot of similarities. But what it is all you ever wish for and ask is usually just that little bit of comfort. But they're expecting you. They don't want to answer you, or they don't want to get in contact with you because they think that a handout is all that you're looking for.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, homie, like I don't want that.
You just want somebody to communicate with you.
Yeah,
Trip out on this.
Communication helps a lot.
When I started being homeless, I was like bouncing house to house, and then I met my wife, right?
Yeah.
And I used to fucking sneak into her house at night, and I used to sleep over there because I didn't have anywhere else to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
She used to sleep with me on people's floors and shit, like, because she didn't want to leave my side, and she used to be with me in the houses wherever I'd go. Sometimes I'll go to a family's house, and I'd buy them groceries and shit because I was slanging at the time. I slanged from when I was young all the way until, like, recently and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been slanging my whole life, and she was always there for me.
Yeah.
And when I went to prison, she and I had split. We weren't together.
Yeah.
And I got her name on my chest.
All right.
And people were always like, what the fuck? You guys aren't together? And I got my kids' names and her name on my chest. And they'd be like, you're fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, you know? But I'll tell you what, dog. When I was hungry, she was there for me. When I used to sleep on floors, she was there for me. When I needed somewhere to sneak in, she was there for me. When I needed money, she used to work. When we were teenagers and fucking under the table, when she'd give me the money. That's because I needed it. You know, she was there for me. When I was in prison, we weren't together. She was still there for me. She'd put money on my books. She would help my kids write letters to me and
That's
shit.
dedicated
you know what
love
I mean?
right
like,
there, fool.
She could fucking hate my guts, dog, but she'll always be there for me.
Yeah.
She's never let me down.
That's love.
And I was like, if I'm going to get my kids' names tatted on me, I'm going to get hers along with it because she's always going to be there for me for the rest of my life. She has my kids, you know? Yeah. So Midget being there for you is like something that I understand. Like, you just love that person like unconditionally. It's like,
the max.
Yeah.
We had our up and downs too, but no matter what,
everybody has ups and downs.
Yeah, between me and Midget, we're beyond music, fool.
Yeah.
We're family, dog. Like no matter what, fool, that's my family, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says, dog. I don't need to be blood related to him for him to be my cousin, but he's more like a pops to me, and you know, he was there, fool.
Does he know that?
He knows that for a fact. He knows it for 100% that I got nothing but love for him. And
always let him know, dog, before time runs out. You know what I mean?
I let him know all the time. You know what I mean? When we chop it up on the phone, every time we talk, fool, no matter where I'm at, it is never a conversation of under an hour. We always got something to talk about. We always chopping it up.
Yeah.
And about something, you know what I mean? Like whether it's his problems or my problems or just, you know, some information needed or you know what I mean, just a little conversation, you know what I mean, we'll bullshit, whatever the case is. But
let's lighten up the mood real quick.
Yeah, so Travie So Sick.
Now,
I got my name.
You got a nice.
You forgot to ask that.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, real quick though. But Travie So Sick came. Travieso's been my name my whole life.
I can see it.
So Midget ended up saying how we gotta switch it up. I went from Troublesome, went from Travie Bushback to
that would have been a dope ass name right there.
It was cool.
That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, and then I don't know. He like I guess I spit this one verse for him, which was actually the verse off the West Coast Living. He was just like so sick stucks for it sticks.
Yeah.
Cause I had that verse from some time back, and he's just like, hey fool, why don't you just add so sick, like Travie So Sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I could run with that.
Yeah.
I was like, and ever since, it was a couple years back when he hit me up with that one, and I was like, that's it, fool. It's stuck, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me now. You know what I mean?
Look at me now. Okay.
I'm getting faded.
Now the whole fucking lifestyle you got right now is with Yvette back there.
Yeah, I got my.
How did that come along, dog? You seem like you're doing good. You're in good spirits.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be going good for you.
Everything's going amazing right now, man. You know what I mean? I can't say that it's not, man. I got my first home with my lady about 5 months ago. On the 8th of this month was a whole year that we've been together. she supports me to the maximum, homie. She's invested in my catering. She's invested in my clothing. She's invested in my music. She's invested in my love mainly, dog. And she's been my ride or die,
That's
homie.
the kind of fucking Heiner you need, dog. Somebody that gets behind you and believes in everything that you do, and not only believes but tries to help you accomplish your goals.
Support, homie. Support is the biggest thing in any relationship, no matter whether. I mean, luckily, me and my lady share the same dream. You know what I mean? And with my music.
What is that? Music?
Yeah.
I saw her when she was
with Toker on live a lot.
Yeah. I used to follow the Toker show a lot. And I saw you on there, and he was always giving you props and shit, and I was like, damn, that's dope. That's dope. And then I saw you guys together, and I was like, what the fuck happened there?
Pump your brakes real quick, that's it.
How did that come about?
I came up. I don't know. It's just when I first kicked it with Yvette, it was.
Where'd you guys kick it at?
I rolled up to her pad, and we posted up in the ride.
Oh, so you slid in the DMs.
I slid in the live. You know what I mean? We went live after we and her went live the first time. It was never ending after that, fool. And she's like, come hang out. I was like, all right. So I went.
You won her by freestyle? Did he win you by freestyling and shit? He freestyled to you like for an hour and shit?
Yeah, low key.
And you guys just started kicking it and shit?
Yeah, we just started posting up and you know, it just went from her being my friend to my best friend to my run to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one that would listen to my problems.
That's tight.
Because in the beginning of us, I wasn't doing too well. You know what I mean? I was kind of living in my writing sense at that time too. But you know, like she accepted me for who I was and not what I had. You know what I mean? And that went a long way, dog.
That's the best kind of Heiner you can ever find in your life, dog.
That's it. I mean, that they
who you are and not what you have. You get that one,
homie, and she's the one, eh?
There you go. You damn. Is there a proposal going on right now and shit?
Nah, we don't believe in marriage, eh? Hey, it's just a piece of paper for us on our thoughts. But I would love to marry her.
And then you guys are moving forward on with your life. Like, you guys got everything going good right now?
Everything's going full. I've never been so settled in my life.
Settled? Talk about this catering business. You're a hustler, huh?
Hell
you making clothes, hats. You got a fucking catering.
I got the clothing line. I got the catering. I got the tattoos. I'm fucking.
You do tattoos also?
Yeah, tattoo parties. I'm a mobile artist. I be running everywhere. Fool. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
We're on a mission, fool. But
my son wants to get Spider-Man on him when he turns 18. You gonna do it or not?
I'll hook it up, eh?
You can get Spider-Man on you or no? With the blue paño.
Oh, hell yeah, with the double S on the chest. Super spider. Nah, but fucking, yeah, fool, it's just, so, just real quick, I mean, just steer back a little bit. My dad actually, before he passed away, because I dropped out of high school because I had my second daughter at the time, and I felt like I just needed to work. And, Spencer, he ended up telling me, like graduate. He's like, finish. I want to put you in college. What do you want to go for? And he knows that I always loved to cook. And before he passed away, he wanted to put me in culinary arts for college. And unfortunately, you know, he didn't have enough time to be able to, you know, help me out with that. And then after he passed, it was all downhill for me. But up till right now, what's going on right now, and with my catering, like I said, my lady invested. She surprised me on Christmas with my whole entire catering setup.
Wait, what?
Yeah, fool. She bought it all for me, dog.
Serio? Like what? Like the fucking flat thing that
I got the grill.
Cook the tacos on and shit?
Yeah, I got the grill. I got a outer border for all the salsas and shit to go on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fool. She just invested in it fully, and you know what? Like, I love cooking, homie.
You already knew he wanted to do it?
Yeah.
Like, he's been talking about it and shit?
Yeah, it's just.
How does the tacos taste though? I need to know.
Bomb.com.
Don't just say that because you're with him and shit. We need to get some real opinions over here. You're just saying that because you're the best friend.
Oh man.
I need to know that.
All right. Nah, they're bomb, homie.
How about when we have another show, you come and cater the damn show, dog, and supply the tacos and shit, dog.
Let's do this shit.
What's the name of your business?
All right, it's So Sick Catering. I go by So Sick Catering. You know what I mean? It might sound a little weird, but you know, So Sick's my last name, homie.
They're gonna think like oh, this food is gonna make me so sick. Nobody's gonna want to fuck you.
It's all right. Hey, that's why I'm saying you either fuck with it or you don't. But that's my hey.
That should be your slogan, dog. You either fuck with it or you don't. That'd be dope.
So sick catering, you either fuck with it or you don't. I don't know, fool. I just feel like with Travie So Sick, I built up a name. I've established my name.
Yeah.
For a good amount of time now with Travie So Sick, and So Sick's like my last name, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
how is the catering business doing?
It's doing really well. Actually, I got a couple gigs already booked. I set up in front of my pad pretty much almost every day, and I got all the gente around my neighborhood rolling up, and we got new people coming.
You ever
through.
lose money doing that?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, serio? So you just post up and everybody comes through?
Yeah.
Let me give you a fucking hint of advice, dog. If you post up somewhere right here in Hesperia, you will make a shitload of money. There's no I have to drive all the way the fuck
to get some tacos.
You know when you're coming up, what exit did you guys get off of?
Fuck, I don't remember. I just GPS.
All right, you know where the 138 is, where the gas station is midway up the hill?
Mm-mm.
When you're coming up the Cajon Pass,
Mm-mm.
there's the fucking McDonald's. It says this way to Silverwood.
No.
Halfway up the pass, dog,
Yeah.
there's a road. It's called it's the 138, Route 138.
Right.
It takes you to Silverwood Lake. It takes you to the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
That road from here to over there is about like 20 minutes.
Just for food?
And I have to drive all the way the fuck over there to get tacos.
What the fuck? Well, hey, I'll come spend a weekend. I'll set up in front of your pad, fool.
You can set up right here and shit. I don't know if any of these. I live around a gang of white people, dog, but.
Shit, I'll make I'll make white people tacos, eh?
Dog, serio, like if you post up anywhere around this motherfucker, like on the main streets or something, you guys will probably make a gang of money. I'm not even fucking around, dog.
Hey, you know what? It's crazy because it's just like you could go anywhere for some tacos, but
the best taco spot over here is fucking Taco Bell, dog.
Oh fuck, fool. Hey babe, we're about to move over here real quick.
Serio, I guarantee you'll make a gang of money, dog.
Yeah,
I was even thinking about it. I don't even know how to cook, dog. I was like, fuck it.
I want to set up in different areas.
It's probably going to taste better than the shit they make out here, you know what I mean?
I will, fool. I want to set up in different areas. It's just, I'd rather have a place to crash that's around the area and then set up somewhere for a few hours and then call it, see how it works out.
Yeah.
But eventually the So Sick catering, it's not just tacos, fool. That's why I put catering, because I could put So Sick tacos and that's all I do.
Yeah.
But So Sick catering is beyond that. I mean, like I do any type of food you want.
Oh, serio?
I can make Mexican food. I can make Italian food. I could do I can do all that Greek food. I do all kinds of shit, fool. I'll cater whatever you want to eat.
So did you end up going to school for that shit?
No, I never went to school for it.
You just started doing it?
Yeah.
Damn. So you barely started since Christmas then, right?
Yeah.
So it hasn't been that long.
Nah, it's only been like a couple weeks.
And you're getting a lot of fucking business over there
Already.
and setting up at the pad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking dope, dog.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
What are your future aspirations and shit?
I don't know. I hope one day to possibly run a restaurant. You know what I mean? I want to serve all kinds of food.
Yeah.
My whole life growing up, my mom, rest in peace, she had the most amazing dishes. Like, I swear to God, she would have like whole block parties. All the homies from Nevada, they'd be rolling up with my brother, and we'd be feeding the whole block.
How many people you have over there when you're at the fucking crib?
Sometimes it rolls up to like I don't know. It portions out. No one's ever like deep as fuck.
What about like on the weekends and shit?
It's only been our second weekend yesterday.
You should do like either here or at your crib.
Yeah.
And we do a commercial for that shit.
Oh, I'm down, fool.
Because my son is trying to practice and everything because he's gonna be a film director and shit. We got a 4K camera right there, dog.
Hey, let's do this. Hey,
You know
I'm down.
Maybe we can show up. All we do is we work for tacos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he does a. Would you be down to do that?
Hell yeah,
he does a commercial.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're back. I'm back with the homie Travie So Sick. Before we took a break, we were talking about your catering business, huh?
Yeah.
So what are your future plans with that?
My future plans are to expand and pretty much hit every county. you know what I mean? I'm down to go out of state. My food business, I just want to take flight with it. I love cooking.
Hey, the hustle and drive that you have, dog, I think you're going to do it, dog.
I think so.
Serio. I just want some free tacos, homie. That's it.
I got you, Pedro.
Hey, we established that you're gonna cater right here, right?
Yeah,
you're gonna do one of my events and shit.
Oh
right?
yeah, food tacos for life.
Damn! Hey, we're gonna do like a relay for life, run around the block and you get a free taco and shit.
Yeah,
huh?
fool, you better book it.
Every lap you get a taco and shit. Donated to somebody hungry. We're gonna do that shit.
You gotta get that shit under a minute though.
Hey, but with that said, you also got clothing.
Mm-hmm.
You got hats. What's the name of your clothing line?
I got my clothing line, So Sick Clothing. Do custom hats, long sleeves, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, shoes.
Where can people find it at?
You can catch me at So Sick Clothing or So Sick _ clothing. But pretty much we just started a new page, so anybody can follow me at Travie _ So Sick _ SBM, and be sure to just hit me up on the DM.
What do you mean you do shoes?
Yeah, fuck yeah, fool. I snap on shoes too, dog.
Serio?
Palabra,
Fuck, this vato does everything, dog.
Hell yeah.
Son of a bitch. What don't you do and shit?
I don't sag my pants.
That's right. That's and I don't wear them undersized, huh? I like that. I like that.
No, I don't borrow my lady's pants.
Hey. Fuck, that was a good one.
Serio,
hey, you do tattoos as well?
Mm-hmm.
Do you work out of your crib or you work at a tattoo shop?
I actually worked at a tattoo shop beginning of last year. And, shout out to the homeboy Ruben. He hooked me up with a little spot in the back. And it went pretty good, but, we relocated. And I think I'm going to stick to the mobile artist thing, you know what I mean? I like going to
get a lot of business doing that shit?
Yeah, like a lot. But, yeah, people get a certain price from the shop. And you know what I mean, like
you undercut them and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're at a shop, you got to tax a little bit. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. But as far as a mobile artist, you know what I mean, I go to people's pads, and all I ask for is a little bit of gas feria and your tattoo price, and that's it.
Yeah.
But a lot of gente, they show me a lot of love. You know what I mean? They buy pisto. They
you shoot that shit?
Oh yeah, I shoot that shit.
That's right.
All day.
Right.
My shit's mainly calligraphy, traditional art, roses, skulls. Anything that's like more like realistic and portraits.
How long you been tattooing?
Since I was 17, but I would say consistently probably since like about 22.
How did you get into that shit?
Oh man, I used to sell Yes God for a homeboy of mine, and I went to go pick up on the ounce one day, and he had this little box shirt there. I was like, what's up with that box, fool? I was like, what is it? And he's like, oh, it's a tattoo set.
Yeah.
It's a starter kit. I was like, what's up with it, fool? I was like, you keep my profit, fool. I was like, let me get at it. He's like, all right. Sure enough, I ended up having to borrow like another $100 from someone. My dad found out, and he got all pissed, and he was like, what the fuck you borrowing money? And he's like, here,
So if you lift up your shorts, I bet you got all kinds of block letters and shit in that motherfucker. You practicing and shit.
Yeah, my thighs were shot out. Nah, I did all my legs.
What was your first tattoo?
This. The P for my mom Paula after she passed away.
That's dope.
Yeah,
you got the trece right there too, though?
I picked
Mi vida
that shit.
Loca?
Yeah.
It ain't easy, girls. It ain't easy.
Mi vida chueca.
Hey, so what's the name of your clothing brand again?
So Sick Clothing.
Oh, that's all you do? You don't do nothing still banging?
Yeah, no, Still Bang is behind everything that I do. As far as my tattoos, it's Still Bang tattoos.
Okay.
With my clothing line, I just kicked it off with my last name, So Sick. You know what I mean? And I just added.
Why do you call it your last name?
I call it my last name because, everyone knows me as Travie. You know what I mean? And So Sick's like a last name. I mean, Travie So Sick. And, it's been quite some time that I've introduced myself as my first name. And I'm... You know what I mean? They'd be like, Danny, who's Danny? And be like, Travie, I know Travie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been set like that in stone for quite some time.
The cops even call you Travie and shit. They don't call you Danny.
I plead the fifth. Oh, crazy.
Hey, you have any plans for any upcoming albums or anything?
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually going to be dropping a mixtape. Possibly this month or beginning next month, and then
mixtape or an album?
No, I'm gonna say mixtape because I have some tracks that I recorded for a mixtape. I never ended up dropping it, so I want to put it out there for all the gente for the free download, just so they can have some music of mine.
That's dope.
Then I'm gonna be dropping my album around end of March.
And we're gonna try to get me on that shit.
Yes, definitely.
And I hardly do features, dog.
I appreciate you, my G.
Hey, you gotta shoot me a tight ass beat, and we're gonna do this
We'll
shit.
tear it up.
Speaking of tight ass beats, I got a tight. I heard and I know that you like to freestyle like a motherfucker.
All day, fool.
You don't even got to freestyle. If you got something written in this motherfucker, we're gonna get you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn this bitch off right here.
About 86 alive.
I'm gonna have to turn this bitch off right
Yes,
here to
86
get you
alive.
on this bitch.
How about that?
You ready for this shit?
Mm-mm.
You're not ready?
Mm-hmm.
He said, at the same time. He said, fuck it. We're gonna see what you got right here. Ooh. Oh, you gotta get the beer going and shit?
Let me get one of these.
Right here.
Homie, check it, there's no
Oh,
fucking
damn.
hesitation. I'm coming back, homie, of lyrical penetration. Every time it's man, oh, what the fuck happened?
Oh, I turned it off on accident. My bad.
Damn, see, that wasn't my fault.
No, that was my fault. The first one was my fuck up. We're gonna redeem ourselves right now. We got Travie So Sick in the motherfucking house, still making music.
Homie, check it, I'm reckless when I be flowing. Every time when I be coming, I'm back and I'm never slowing.
Woo!
Down, homie, up, I'm coming to back and brown and proud. I'm not giving them motherfuck, homie, up, extra part of town. Homie, in the south, I'm throwing up, then double lessons on the real, homie. You come and try to disrespect this. That be the last move that you ever made. I ain't tripping off another, homie, up. I'm on a mission to get paid. Homie, up, all about my grip. Fuck a bitch, trust no snitch. That's the way it going when I'm spitting it. And I'm the real homie, up, vivid visions. So once you listen, I got a message that I'm sending. I'm getting faded, I'm gang related from head to toe. So everywhere I go, motherfuckers, they all know. And I ain't giving two fucks, homie, I'm done giving. They call me Travie So Sick, I'm up on a mission. Still banging, representing, got it on the back of the dome. So I keep it shaved everywhere that I fucking go. Homie, up, 8 on nickels, what I'm repping. I'm packing that pistol, not giving a fuck, homie, stepping. I be coming back and I'm doing it on the daily. It's crazy, homie, not giving the fuck, homie, up, they hate me. Oh, they love me, homie, it don't really matter. I'm coming on back, homie, up on the table, put this rap jack on a platter. Homie, up, that's the way that this band, homie, up, 805 chickens is what the fuck I represent. I put it down, homie, up, FKM by my side, putting it down on the daily represent. Thought
There
you
we
know.
go, there we go. We got Travie So motherfucking Sick on the mic, baby. And that was a freestyle.
Freestyle.
Man, I'm getting sick, dog.
I'm so sick, fool. That's right. I like that beat.
They
Fool,
got
that shit
me
was
working
hard.
out there in the motherfucking nighttime, dog. I'm getting sick.
You got better pack that. So sick.
I'm getting so sick. Hey, that was a legit freestyle too, huh?
Yeah,
Hey,
I fucked up a little bit.
So far, we got 2 freestyles. We got Travie So Sick and we got Tres on this motherfucker.
How?
No,
Yeah.
Tres wasn't a freestyle though. That was yours.
No?
Was a freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
You
I
got
like
some
that.
written shit.
Yeah, I got some written shit.
You need a beat, or you just gonna do it off of that right there?
Let me see. Let me see.
Life of the struggle.
No.
Oh, look at, we got a request from the audience right now.
Let me see.
We got a request from the audience. You can't deny the request from the audience.
All right, check it out. It goes Nah, I can't do that. Hey, you guys gonna get too much of a sneak peek. That's on
No, we'll do half of it.
All right. Well, I gotta. Let me see. I'm gonna have to end it. Nah, I can't end it live.
Homie,
Huh?
go. Ain't nobody gonna copyright nothing. You got it right here.
All right, check it out.
Are you gonna do without a beat or what?
Yeah, you could do it without a beat.
All right, check it out. Watch, here it goes. Let's see, I got you guys. Here's a little verse right here. It's called "The Life of the Struggles," featuring my lady Yvette on the hook and the homeboy. Stream Music 213. It goes. I'm just gonna spit my verse real quick. It goes. Now I grew up in the struggle, I done tussle with it all. From losing my parents, being homeless, living up at my call. Pounding the bottle till it's hollow, didn't get my problem solved. Just made it worse cause the hurt proceeded to climb tall. Damn, it was escalating at a rapid pace. Instantaneously, I was at the point to break. On the verge to give in and give up, man, it's sad to say. Bottled up emotions, they showing up on my face. Impossible to hide them, so I kept myself away from anybody and everybody free but caged. Most days spent in my ranfla, man, it drove me insane. Choosing the papisto instead of food on my plate. Believe me, It wasn't easy just chilling in my backseat in my caddy coupe 83. It was so hard to sleep. Cold nights, lonely homie with nowhere to be. Just felt like a burden and certain for the fact I'm struggling. Just sad to see I wasn't happily living life. Discouraged to the maximum. I had no type of drive. Procrastinating and waiting for something to fly by. But fuck that. Had to get up off my ass and get mine. Wasn't looking for no sympathy. Just company to help me through. But was so simple to see who was there and dodge you. Cause they thought a handle was all that I was looking for. So I stopped showing up cause everybody closed the door. In my face it was got your homie, but I ain't tripping. I just continued doing me with positive intentions. Regardless of the predicament that I was placed in, complications had me frustrated, stressed out, hard to make it.
Hey, you gave us more than a sneak peek in this
That's a little bit
motherfucker. You gave us the whole motherfucking verse in this bitch.
That's
I
right.
was gonna stop you, dog, but I was like too fucking into it.
Yeah, you guys can have
dog.
that, eh? That's it.
That's
cool.
right. That's right. Hey, that's some
Yeah.
real music, huh?
Hell yeah.
That's some real music. Is that how you write music? Like your life and shit? Like every
Yeah, my music
nothing
is,
but real shit?
it's all reality, man. I pretty much write when I feel.
You ever gonna make some party shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? Whoop whoop.
Yeah, we're gonna make some. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna make some party shit. I've been looking into like some DJ Mustard type beats. You know what I mean? Trying to fuck around with a different stilo.
Yeah, what producers you fucking with right now?
I got the homeboy AI. I'm gonna be fucking with the homeboy Jesse. Got
AI
bangers.
is a motherfucking beast, dog.
Hey, fool, he's fucking
I have
dope.
like, I think the top 3 producers in my book is dude named 4Dub,
Mhm.
AI, and Misfit. Dog, them motherfuckers are some producing geniuses. Like them fools get down, dog.
You gotta get with Breeze Beats too, dog.
I've heard a couple of his beats, but
My-
the thing
hey,
is,
the
I
boy-
don't, I can't fuck with sampling, dog, because I know how the process goes as far as clearing
it's-
samples and shit, and what can happen if they come back and
Complications,
they could
copyright.
shut your shit down. They
Yeah.
could take all your money, or they could make you pay it back and stuff. You know what I mean? But Breeze Beats is tight as fuck too, though. I had hit him up for a beat. I don't know, remember what happened with that.
Yeah, I don't know. He's bad. He fucking. I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that part of the business. It's just the way he's able to flip samples.
Where do you
is-
record at?
I usually record at Midgets. I got my boy Lyric from Still Banging Music as well.
Okay.
And then I got my
You
boy
guys got a
Gangsta
good
Rick.
family tree, huh?
Yeah.
You be fucking with Gangsta Rick a lot, huh?
Yeah, me and Gangsta Rick rock like I can't even count how many shows last year, dog.
Hey, now that you're bringing up shows, tell us about the show that you got coming up.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
soon.
yeah. Everybody, make sure you guys come through and show some love, man. I'm actually putting together my first show. I got a dope ass lineup consisting of a lot of dope artists that are barely coming out and actually been in the game. But on the January 25th at the Harvard Yard Bar, 1400 South Western Avenue, right there in Los
Damn.
Angeles, California. Roll up. Got
How you
pre-sale
remember the
tickets.
address like that, dog?
All that, eh?
You got pre-sale tickets available
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, I got pre-sale
How can
tickets.
everybody get them?
You
By
can
the
hit me up.
time this comes out, it's gonna be way past the show and shit.
Oh man,
but
well yeah, I'm shooting pre-sales. Everyone get me up.
I'm over
VIP,
here
pal.
fucking up and shit, thinking we're live and shit.
It's all right.
It's gonna be way
Hey,
past the show.
Hey, this is actually like the preview of like hoping for the best, and then
You got more shows coming up after that?
yeah, definitely all year. I'm gonna be booking shows all year. So anybody that wants to pay to play a little bit, make some money too. It's a give and give. It's a give and get in return type of situation. You know what I mean? I'm not taxing people for their spots. I'm only asking for what's fair, and also giving them an opportunity to make a little bit of
Do
fed
you
as well as
have
the fan base.
plans on becoming a promoter or something later on?
Possibly.
Yeah,
possibly.
It seems like you could start working towards that. If you're putting all these events together,
Yeah.
like why not become a promoter or something? And
Yeah, I really want to. I'm just taking it a step at a time. I mean, I got a whole lot of fucking shit on my plate right now, but I'm just trying to,
one step at a time, huh?
trying to get my grub on, homie. I want to be on.
You got the catering business, you got the clothing, you
The
got tattoos.
tattoos.
You're about to start doing shows and shit. Like
all
fuck.
that shit. This show actually that I'm putting together right now, it actually found the place pretty comfortably.
Yeah, man. I'm supposed to work that day, but hopefully something else happens like wrong, like
I
it
hope
did
so,
today
eh?
and shit, and then we fucking.
Hopefully it rains.
I get it.
I think you still work during the rain. Huh?
Hey, nah, I don't work in the rain
No?
anymore.
Oh,
nah.
all right.
Do a fucking naked Indian dance in the middle of the street, dog, and make it rain and shit. We'll fucking be there.
We'll try to do a rain dance. You're a fool, sir.
Anyway, dog, I appreciate the hell out of you for coming. It was nice chopping it up with you.
All day.
We're going to continue to chop it up off camera. You guys are always welcome back whenever I have other shows and shit. You guys know where I live now. The other shows, we would have had a whole fucking rollout for you guys. You guys told me you're going to bring the kids.
I thought so.
And kids ain't allowed here, but I wanted to respect you guys.
Of course, I appreciate
and not
that.
bring anybody else here.
Yeah,
but if you would have gave me an earlier warning, we would have had a whole rollout for you guys and everything. You know what I mean? But
for the next one.
Next time, Yvette got to get over here and fucking get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she got to give us some vocals in this motherfucker.
Next interview, we'll have me and my lady up on it.
She got to give us some vocals. And
I know. Fool.
Off camera, right now, off camera, they did a little performance and shit. It was dope as hell. I don't know why they don't want to do it on camera, but next time we're going to have to get it. I'm going to buy a beat. And I'm going to send it to you guys and make sure you and Yvette do it right here live on the show. That's right, that's what we're going to do.
Hey, before we close this out, I want to say gracias for having me. I appreciate you having me on this live. I look forward to more. Definitely, you know what I mean? I fuck with you, dog, a lot.
I want to tell you, I have a lot of people hitting me up coming here, right? But I've always tuned in on your lives and everything, and I listen to your music, and I know for sure you're 100% Chicano rap, and you're about your people, and you know you are 100% for your raza. So I wanted to bring you in and get your perspective on how you see things. I wanted people to see you as a person, because I'm gonna have different guests. You know,
of course.
I'm gonna have some guests that don't identify with with Chicano rap. I'm gonna have people that do identify with Chicano rap, and I'm gonna try to even out the balance, you know.
Of course, yeah.
And I knew off the back you're 100% Chicano rap
all day. So
I wanted to have a good conversation, and I know that you know you're not gonna be here like, yes, I grew up in Oxnard, 805.
I rap.
You know.
I walk inside of a room, and it's called a booth.
I sell tacos. I sell tacos with cilantro and carne estrada.
Estrada, this fool.
I knew you were gonna have good conversation and shit, and I enjoy it. Anytime
bro.
I see you on live, and I be fucking with you on live, you know, it's always a good conversation. So I knew, you know, that was gonna happen. I also admire your hustle, dog.
Thanks.
There's not too many people out there that's doing as much fucking shit that you are, dog.
Hey, you know what's crazy, fool, is I'm actually getting a lot of people that hit me up saying, like, damn, G, like, I respect your grind, fool. Like, I don't even know how you're juggling it, or, you know, you got a lot going on, and what it is, fool, is I mean, I could get my 9 to 5, fool. I could go work my money. I could go get my highlight, whatever the case is, but my goal is to be able to make feria, do the things I love, and spend the most time with my family as much as possible.
Yeah, because you guys got 6 little ones, no?
Yeah.
You guys are 6 deep. You guys are a tribe, dog.
Hey, we're fucking past
you
the
guys
Brady
are
Bunch.
a tribe. Here's a story of a man named Travie.
With 6 kids, that's the music's dropping. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like everyone respects it, man, and that's just what I want to do.
6 kids deep is fucking, that's a lot of mouths to feed right there, dog.
It is. I actually have my 3 kids. They're with me, you know, a partial part of the time. It's just because the distance, but definitely it's a work in progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we got our home. I'm settled. I'm getting my music. I got a lot of moves being made.
After hearing your story today, dog, I'm very, very fucking happy knowing that everything worked out for you, that everything turned out good for you in the end, and I'm happy that it happened at your age, you know? I got out of prison when I was like 25, dog. I had to start getting my shit together when I was 25, and I'm very, very fucking happy that it's happening for you at a young age. You know what I mean?
It's been a bumpy road.
I think it's gonna be good for you, dog. I really, really think it's gonna be good for you.
I think so too. I have a lot of positive intentions this year.
But all I ask,
it's going down,
is when your catering business gets big, don't be charging me like a whole fucking arm and a leg and a foot to be fucking coming and catering my shit.
Oh,
Can you do that? You give me the homie discount and shit, though?
I'm just gonna charge you your backbone. Nah, I got you, perro, don't trip, fool.
Hey,
Got it
gracias.
cracking
Is
for
this
sure.
the hat you gave me right here? This one?
Yeah,
right here?
yeah, I got you right there with that one, eh?
This is the motherfucking hat right here. So Sick Clothing. Travie hooked me up right here. Gracias. I appreciate you very much,
Yeah,
man.
much love, my boy.
Thank
Gracias
you guys for
having
coming
me.
through. Yvette, thank you for bringing them, even though you didn't want to get on the camera
That's right,
with
baby.
us and shit. You
Got
know
my
what I
baby
mean?
in the back.
Yeah.
right
You
there
guys are
posted.
in love, huh? How long you guys been together?
It's been 1 year, January 8th.
Oh, yeah. You guys are still like super in love. You guys still say I love you and shit, huh? Yeah. The twinkle in your eyes and shit still?
Can you see that through the glasses? Nah, hey, but much love to my boy right here. Gracias for having me, man. It's been an exciting moment to be able to explain all this, and I'm happy where I'm at. I really
I'll tell you
am.
what, man, you're always welcome back. If you need to promote a project or anything, it don't matter how big or small we get it. We don't even go anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
At least we'll have fun doing it. You know, you're good
And,
people.
That's what it's about.
You're always welcome back here.
That's
It doesn't matter how fucking big I do or don't get, dog.
That's right, homie.
I don't give a shit if I'm at a radio station. You're always welcome back.
Hey, it's always love to the ones that remember the ones, you know?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's to those that forget that they get lost in the sauce type of situation, but whatever.
Yeah.
It happens.
All right, that's it for Let's Chop It Up. The homie Travie So Sick.
Still banging music, baby.
We got
that's
Yvette
right.
back there.
Got my lady.
We ain't forget
That's
about
right.
Laura.
Got the homegirl Laura right here,
We
too.
got the chef.
Much love and respect to everyone.
Yeah.
Gracias for tuning in. I appreciate
Much
you
love
guys.
and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed.
That's right, your boy Travie So Sick. Still bang, baby.
Fucking with the south side. Bang on them, bang on them. Down and swing on them. Fuck a one-on-one, boy, we get the whole gang on them. Double S, it ain't a question. Who you pressing? Smith and Wesson, learn your lesson. Pop, go to heaven, bitch. South side, ride for the cause. Haters run their mouth, blah. Why are they jaw? Better recognize, boy. The blue bandana, blues and blammers. Tools with hammers, lose your manners. Pill 'em like a new banana. We got masses, honeys with big asses. Haters tripping, we're flicking them like ashes. Dodge hits and sticking them like cashes. Make hits and show them what real gas is. We about that life. Aquí para mi raza, better get that right. Controlamos a todo con los cholos. Mi gente, puro sud, 13. 1-3 double S, this Southside, bitch. Yeah. All blue from my head to my shoe, got red. Southside. 1-3 double S, this Southside, bitch. Yeah.